Welcome to the Land Rover winter driving tips. We're here in Finland, which as you can see is there's lots of snow, minus 21. However, the tips that I'm going to go through apply back in the UK as well. One of the key things you want to do is to check whether or not your journey is feasible, as in, is it really necessary to be out in these conditions? If it is, have you got the right forms of communication, as in mobile phone? Have you got your maps? Have you planned your route? Have you checked the weather? If you are going to take the vehicle out, make sure the vehicle's prepared correctly. You've got all the right safety bits and pieces with you. You've got a snow shovel, you've got some extra blankets, and if necessary, you've got snow chains with you. One of the key things that you might not anticipate is actually becoming stuck, and therefore you've got to be prepared at all times. Right, here we have the winter tyres. The compounds on these are slightly softer, so on the road surfaces you're going to be driving on, if it's sheet ice for example, you can see the little sections here highlighted by the snow and the stick that I'm using. Look for the snowflake in the mountain. That's what you're looking for to make sure you've got the right set of tyres. As you can see, this rim has been compacted with snow. One of the key things to watch out for at night is to make sure you've cleared all of that snow out using one of these devices to make sure that you don't have a wheel balance problem the following morning. The other things that you've got to be looking for are your door shuts and windows. Make sure they're clean and dry before you put the car away at night, and especially the door handles, make sure that these are clean as well. Otherwise in the morning it might be difficult to open the car door, but even if you do get the window to come down, it might jam in the closed position due to the ice build-up. Other things you should be looking for are your wiper blades, making sure that they're clean, and if you park the car at night, to leave them in the utmost position to ensure they're not frozen to the screen. One of the other things that you need to be looking for is if you yourself need to be recovered, is where's your recovery point. Obviously you can check the manual, read in the manual. You've got one on the rear and on the front of the vehicle. The one on the front of the vehicle is just here. Make sure that if you are recovering, you're using the right type of rope to recover the vehicle, not a piece of baling twine, but something that will withstand the load that you're going to put into it. Very important, that factor. Okay, so at the back of the vehicle, as you can see, once we've been driving it this morning, we've got quite a bit of snow around, so make sure it's clean so you can actually see out the back, especially your number plate. The wiper is situated up here. Again, make sure that's clean so it can work in the morning. And the rear wash wipe, as in the liquid that we have in there, we need to have a higher alcohol content to ensure that it doesn't freeze at these very low temperatures. Rear lights, make sure they're clean, especially the high mounted stop lamp. Okay, those are most of the points that we want to get across to you this afternoon, but the most important thing is enjoy your driving, but be safe.